ओके, आवाज येतोय माझा? Okay. So next topic is sensors and transducers. I already told you the difference between sensors and transducer, that sensors can directly measure the physical quantity or directly sense the physical quantity, but in case of transducer it actually convert the some physical quantity into some another electrical signal. Okay, so which is the basic difference between your sensor and transducer, that transducer has to convert the corresponding physical quantity into some electrical signal. So here you can observe that the main difference between sensor and transducer is that sensor senses the difference, okay, or changes in the environment they are exposed to and given an output in the same format, whereas transducer takes the measurement in the one form and converts into another form, which is the definition of transducer, that transducer is a device which converts one form of energy into another form, like from physical to physical or physical to electrical. So that is called as transducer, and the process is called as transduction. Okay, so the difference, sensor can directly measure corresponding physical quantity, but transducer indirectly measure, that means it has to or it may or may not be convert the physical quantity into electrical signal. So which is the basic difference between your sensors and transducers. Next, about now the actual definition. We studied the definition of transducer over here, that transducer has to take measurement into one another form. Okay, so this is the definition. Now the sensor is defined as the device which measures the physical quantity and converts them into easily readable format, means it directly converts, it does not need either, it means like for example the thermometer directly measures the temperature, which is the best example of sensor. Okay, so it doesn't there is no need to convert the corresponding temperature into some electrical signal. So sensor can defined as it converts physical quantity into some readable format only. Okay, for example thermistor, here they have given the example of thermistor, which is again a temperature sensor. There is no need of convert the energy into some different format. Okay, it directly sends the original form of signal. Okay, so that is called as sensor. Now transducer, again definition is mentioned here. There are some again comparison points present between your sensors and transducers. First point is working principle. Working principle states that sensors senses a physical measurement and makes it readable for the user, but keeps in the same format, means there is no need to convert this whatever the physical quantity into some another electrical form. But in case of transducer, it is necessary to convert your physical measurement into some another form. It may be physical or it may be electrical. Okay, so you can, so that's why here they have mentioned that non-electrical to electrical also, or you can say some non-electrical to electrical, or simply you can say the transducer is device which converts one form of energy into another form, that is from physical to physical or physical to electrical. Next difference, that is the applications. Examples are like thermistor. Thermistor can directly sense the temperature. Motion sensor, motion sensor directly sense the motion or displacement of any object. Then example pressure switch, that means it can directly measure the whatever the applied pressure to corresponding object. Next, about the example of transducer, where microphone which has to convert some signal into electrical signal, then it is transmitted over the communication channel. Then after that pressure transducer, again there are different types of pressure transducer where we need to convert some pressure, that physical quantity, into some electrical signal, like strain gauge, or you can say the Wheaton's bridge structure of strain gauge. हे जे आहेत ते टाइप्स तुमचे आहेत, त्यामध्ये काय कन्वर्ट करणार तुम्ही, यू हॅव टू कन्वर्ट दिस फिजिकल प्रेशर इंटू सम इलेक्ट्रिकल सिग्नल. ओके, नेक्स्ट applications, very common application, patient monitoring system, where we observe the heartbeats of corresponding patient, मीन्स ECG रेकॉर्ड जे येते तुमचे ते डायरेक्टली ऑब्झर्व करायला मिळत आहे. as per the blood pressure rate, okay, pulses rate. HVAC, high voltage AC monitoring system, where we have to use transducer. Then high voltage AC applications, like you can say the pyrometer, where the temperature parameter is very high. So in that case we have to use the transducers like pyrometers in case of HVAC monitoring system. Then engine control, steering system, ramp and bridge lifting system, etc. are the common applications for the transducers. Okay. So in case of sensors, one more difference may be possible, that in case of sensors, only sensors can be included into corresponding measurement circuit, and in case of transducer there may be any converging element also. That means you can say if you need to convert or if you need to modify the signal, we have to use signal conditioner, A to D converters likewise. So there may be combination of sensors and signal conditioners too in case of transducer, which is the one more difference between your transducer and sensor. Okay, clear? So sensor only senses the corresponding physical quantity, it does not convert into another form. But in case of transducer, transducer converts physical quantity into some another form, like physical to physical or physical to electrical. This is the basic difference. Now classification of sensors. There are different types of sensors available in the market for various measurement purpose. For example, for temperature measurement, we can use temperature sensors. For IR sensor can be used in your TV remote control system, or to detect any type of डेटा ट्रान्समिशन मीन्स तुम्ही एखादं ऑब्जेक्ट डिटेक्शन करायचं असेल तर तुम्ही काय यूज करू शकता, आयर सेन्सर्स यू कॅन यूज. अल्ट्रासोनिक सेन्सर्स कॅन बी यूज्ड इन सोनार सिस्टम ऑल्सो. Then pressure sensors used to measure pressure. Proximity sensor is used to sense some metallic objects. Okay, and then touch sensors means मोबाईलचा जो आहे तुमचा टच सेन्सर असतो. आफ्टर दॅट level sensor used to measure level of water or anything, any fluid content in the system. Okay, smoke and gas sensors used to sense the smoke and gas. So these are the various classifications. त्यामध्ये अजून additional काय येणार आहे, flow measurement sensors. Flow measurement sensors means amount of fluid passing through the pipe, the rate of fluid pass through the pipe. For that purpose we have to use flow measurement sensors. So these are different types of sensors. Next, one more classification between your transducer is active and passive transducer. Very basic classification of transducer, that is active and passive. Active means, you know very well, those device which requires electrical signal, that type of devices is called as supply. कशाला लागतो रे, active ला की passive ला? For example, I think you may studied in basic electronics about active and passive components. Passive components means RLC, resistance, inductor and capacitor. Okay, so resistance, inductor, capacitor needs some external power supply to start or to perform its operation. Okay, so that means that type of components are passive components. Similarly, in case of transducer, those transducers which require external power supply all are called as passive transducers, while those transducers which do not require any external power supply all are called as active transducers. So here we can mention that the transducer which gives the electrical output without any external energy source is known as active transducer. Okay, whereas passive transducer needs external power supply. Okay, also active transducer does not require any additional source, while passive transducer requires additional energy source. Okay, active transducer draws energy from measured source and gives electrical output. Means काय इथे energy conversion principle can be used in case of active transducer. ते काय करता है, draws energy from measured source and gives electrical output. That means they senses some physical quantity and convert it into some electrical format. So that is nothing but a part of active transducer. While in case of passive transducers, what happened? Passive transducer transduction can be done by changing the physical property of material. Means you can assume that the passive transducer may convert your signal from physical to physical only, not into the electrical signal. Means they do not have their own energy. So you can say the active transducers are also called as self-generating type of devices, because as they does not need any electrical signal, that means they can generate energy into itself. Okay, but in case of passive transducers, as they require some external power, hence we can say that they have to depend on some external energy, and hence they are not self-generating type of transducers. Okay, so this is the basic difference between your active and passive transducers. Clear? Any doubt? Is there any doubt regarding comparison between active and passive transducer? Very much important topic. Comparison between sensors and transducer, comparison between active and passive transducers. So do you have any doubt? Yes, Sujal? Okay. If there is no doubt, we can continue to the next point. That next point is the example of active transducer. Very best example of active transducer is the piezoelectric transducer. Okay. Before that, like active and passive transducer also classified into two types on the basis of type of output signal. That is, if your output signal is generated in the form of analog, then that type of transducer is called as analog transducer. If your output is in the form of digital, then that type of transducers are called as digital. Also, they are classified into some primary and secondary transducer too. Primary transducers are used to convert physical quantity into some physical format. Okay, like example of pressure transducer, where pressure is converted into pressure or displacement of tube for the measurement. Or you can say if force is classified into displacement. So this type of transducers are nothing but the primary transducer, where physical quantity is converted into some mechanical energy. That means you can say either it is physical or electrical. मेकॅनिकल एनर्जी म्हणजे कुठला येणार आहे, फोर्स अप्लाय केल्यानंतर एखादा ऑब्जेक्ट जर मूव्ह होतोय म्हणजेच काय होतंय, तो डिस्प्लेस होतोय. सो डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज अनदर फिजिकल क्वांटिटी. सो दिस टाइप ऑफ transducers are nothing but the your primary transducer. And very best example is Bourdon tube. Bourdon tube is nothing but type of pressure transducer, where pressure is converted into displacement of that tube, and you can measure the pressure on calibrated scale. Okay, so this is the best example. Then next example, secondary transducer. Secondary transducer are nothing but those transducer which convert this mechanical energy into electrical energy. If you connect to the tube the LVDT, the linear variable differential transformer, then in that case whatever the displacement is again converted into voltage. So this type of transducers are called as secondary transducers. Okay, so classification of transducers is basically into active and passive transducer, depending upon the required energy source, depending upon output source, type of output, it is classified into analog and digital, and depending upon type of energy generated, it is classified into primary and secondary. Next, about example of active transducers, very first example is piezoelectric transducer. Okay, so these piezoelectric transducers possess the piezoelectric property. So it is an electrostatic transducer which is used for the conversion of pressure or mechanical stress into alternating electrical force. Electrical force is nothing but electromotive force, that is EMF. Okay, so whatever the pressure applied to the crystal, it is converted into electrical signal. So this type of transducer is called as piezoelectric transducer, where it converts the physical quantity into electrical voltage without any application of external source or external supply. So it possesses the property of piezoelectric material. Okay, property of piezoelectric material which having the property of piezoelectric effect. That piezoelectric effect states that EMF developed because of displacement of charge. Okay, so simply you can say that when a pressure is applied to the crystal with the help of force summing device. मी एक्सप्लेन नंतर सांगते, आधी piezoelectric effect clearly सांगते. When a force or the pressure is applied to the crystal, then crystal starts to vibrate, and due to vibrations an EMF is induced across the crystal. That effect is called as piezoelectric effect. Okay, and this is the property of piezoelectric materials. There are different types of piezoelectric materials available in the market, which are nothing but the natural like natural crystals, quartz crystals, Rochelle salt. These are the natural type of crystals, quartz, Rochelle salts. These are the natural piezoelectric crystals, while man-made crystals are also available, like lithium sulfate. Okay, then dipotassium spelling I think चुकलं इथे. Wait a minute. So lithium sulfate is the common example, commonly used man-made crystal in case of piezoelectric. Also some ceramic materials are also used in the piezoelectric materials. Okay, so EMF which the piezoelectric effect is possessed by the piezoelectric transducer, which consists of, this is the circuit diagram of piezoelectric transducer, where there are two electrodes placed to the connected to the piezoelectric transducer. One force summing membrane is present to apply the force to the crystal. So when a force is applied through force summing membrane to the crystal, this one is the crystal, this portion piezoelectric transducer, this is the internally the crystal present into that. So when a force or the pressure is applied to this crystal with the help of force summing membrane, then there is a vibrations are start. Vibration of crystal is started. Due to these vibrations, an EMF is induced across the crystal, and that EMF, that property is called as piezoelectric effect. The transducer which possess the property of piezoelectric effect called as piezoelectric transducers. Okay, so main advantage of this piezoelectric transducer is what? It is the active transducer. That means there is no need of external power supply. ओके, सो सिम्पली हेच जर तुम्हाला ॲक्च्युअल स्ट्रक्चर बघायचं असलं तर अजूम करा, तुमचा जो 10 रुपयाचा कॉईन असतो ना, 10 रुपयाच्या कॉईनमध्ये बाजूनी जी असते ती काय असते? कॉपर प्लेट असते, बरोबर. कॉपर प्लेट अजूम करा, त्या तुमच्या आहेत, त्याचे इलेक्ट्रोड्स आहेत, हे 2 इलेक्ट्रोड्स, हां, आणि जो मधला पॉईंट असतो तो आहे तुमचा क्रिस्टलचा. इवन सेम तसं स्ट्रक्चर तुम्हाला मार्केटमध्ये जेव्हा तुम्ही घ्यायला जाणार पीझोइलेक्ट्रिक ट्रान्सड्यूसर, सो तसंच तुम्हाला बघायला मिळतो. लाईक तुमचा 10 रुपीचा जो सध्या कॉईन आलेला आहे तसाच. सो तो झाला तुमचा पीझोइलेक्ट्रिक ट्रान्सड्यूसर. सो तुम्हाला काही डाऊट याच्यामध्ये रिगार्डिंग पीझोइलेक्ट्रिक ट्रान्सड्यूसर? व्हेरी मच इम्पॉर्टंट टॉपिक. Any doubt? Yes, from girls. Any doubt? Okay, the materials, again barium titanate is used and lithium phosphate. Okay, barium titanate and the lithium phosphate are commonly used man-made crystals. So there may be question that explain the piezoelectric transducer and list out the materials used for the piezoelectric transducer. So materials of piezoelectric crystals are nothing but man-made crystals and natural crystals. Natural crystals are quartz crystal, Rochelle salt, okay, and the man-made crystals are barium titanate and lithium phosphate. नॅचरल क्रिस्टल्स जनरली हॅव हायर स्टॅबिलिटी कम्पेअर्ड टू मॅनमेड क्रिस्टल. त्यामुळे आपले जे काही सर्किटरी असतात बऱ्याच ठिकाणी तिथे आपण काय यूज करतो, जनरली क्वार्ट्ज क्रिस्टल कॉमनली यूज होतो. याचं एक्सप्लेनेशन काय सांगणार आहे? Start from its working principle. The working principle of piezoelectric transducer is based on piezoelectric effect, which states that when a force or the pressure is applied to a crystal, then crystal starts to vibrate and hence an EMF is induced across the crystal and it is called as piezoelectric effect. Okay. So it consists of one force summing membrane which is used to apply force to the crystal. There are two electrodes in between which we place the crystal. Due to application of force with the help of force summing membrane, there is a induced EMF. That induced EMF is shown by E0. Okay. लर्न करायचं असलं तर तुम्ही चार्जचा फॉर्म्युला पण यूज करू शकता. D into F. D is the charge sensitivity of the crystal and F is the applied force in Newton for charge generation. नंतर मेन्शन करायचा डिफरंट टाइप्स ऑफ piezoelectric materials are used like natural and man-made. Our natural is nothing but Rochelle salt and quartz crystal. Man-made is your barium titanate and lithium phosphate. ओके, एवढंच एक्सप्लेन करायचं आहे तुम्हाला, बाकी काहीच नाही. सो दिस वॉज ऑल अबाउट युअर फिजिओइलेक्ट्रिक ट्रान्सड्यूसर. कोणाला काही डाऊट इथपर्यंत? Yes or no?